In the last decade, I've been able to manifest some incredible things, and currently I am living in a manifestation that I've been working towards for the last 5 years. And there's nothing more beautiful and exciting and fulfilling than looking back and seeing how all the dots connected and how certain events needed to take place in order for this manifestation to come to life. So on this channel, I've made videos before about how I manifested my dream job when I started my own business in New York, how I manifested my dream apartment, really how I manifested so many things. But now I wanted to share with you the story of how I manifested my current lifestyle, which is being a digital nomad and working remotely, because I went from somebody that was a personal trainer in New York City, and I was very location dependent. So really the way I was making money is that I was with clients one-on-one in person. And I love fitness. I've always loved fitness. So that's why I wanted to start my own personal training business. And it was incredibly exciting. I loved working with my clients. It was very fulfilling. But after doing it for 3 to 4 years, I realized that I wanted to challenge myself and I wanted something different. And in late 2018, I started thinking, okay, I think I want to be a digital nomad. I want to work remotely, and I want to be able to work from anywhere in the world. Now, mind you, up till that point, I had gone through a conservatory for acting. So I was an actor in New York. So that was my studies. And then I also had my own personal training business. So when it comes to, I don't know, let's say like desk jobs, working 9 to 5, I had no experience. I had no skill set in that. What I really had experience is okay, storytelling, acting, being a personal trainer, and also videography and video editing. So in early 2019, I created a vision board. In that vision board, I had a lot of pictures of different exotic locations and a computer and phrases like, I'm living remotely, I'm traveling the world. And it was really, really, really exciting because that's really what I wanted, but I had no idea how it's going to happen. And if there's one thing that I want you to remember and know from manifestation and what's really important, it's patience, especially when we're talking about big life-changing things like having a completely different lifestyle, having a completely different job, attracting a soulmate or whatnot. You need to be patient. You can't just be like, all right, cool, I am currently a personal trainer, I want to be a digital nomad, and I give myself 30 days to do it. You need to be patient, and you need to hold a vision in your mind as if that manifestation has already happened. So a lot of things needed to take place in the following years for this manifestation to come to light. And mind you, I wasn't obsessively thinking about it every single day, just sitting down and being like, I need to be a digital nomad. How's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? I just had a bigger vision in mind. I knew what my quote unquote end goal was with this manifestation, and I held on to it. And then on the day-to-day, on the weekly basis, I didn't think about it. I just let go of it. So what had happened is that I left New York City and I relocated back to Europe. I was in the Netherlands for the following year. I was trying to figure out, okay, what can I do? What kind of job can I get? I wasn't sure. And then I ended up working for a big sports retailer for their head office, and I was their global digital content creator because I had not only a background in fitness, which really, really helped because I was really sporty and I knew a lot about fitness, but also the fact that I had built up the skill set with videography and video editing. So I was really hired to make videos, make pictures, and do some really cool shoots with really big brands and different athletes and models. And this kind of set my foundation in the beginning of my experience working for a corporation, working for a big company. So I was working for this company for 2 years, and then I decided, okay, I want something else. I want to transition to a company that is more focused on psychology, mental well-being. And I ended up getting a job at a mental well-being company. And I started by working sort of as content specialist, project manager, and my job started by me going to the office multiple times a week. And I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. And for the following year, I actually moved to the other side of the country. So I was primarily working remotely. And then I decided that it was time for me to actually change up my life, because now that I was working remotely from the same country, I was thinking, okay, well, that also means that I can work remotely from other places in the world. So for the last 5-6 months, I've been traveling all over the world and working remotely, and I'm about to go to my next location, and then the next location I'm still planning the end of the year. But I pinch myself most mornings because I am in awe and I almost can't fully believe that I was able to manifest this. And to give you an example of where I started and where I am now, when I created this vision board of working remotely, I remember I was in my New York City apartment. I have this big manifestation book. I filled it up with pictures, with phrases, and things that I wanted to create. And then I actually bought a candle from this beautiful store, and the scent of the candle, or the name of the candle, was called A Cafe in Paris. And I used to light that candle. It was a really big candle. I used to light that candle, put it on my desk, and whenever I was doing some work on my computer, editing some videos, I had that candle in front of me saying a cafe in Paris. And I used to for a second close my eyes and visualize being somewhere beautiful in Paris or in Italy or in Spain or wherever else, and just being at a really cute cozy cafe and working remotely from there. And I remember that so clearly, because that was at the beginning, like early 2019, the beginning of me wanting to work remotely and be a digital nomad. And now here I am in May of 2024 doing exactly that. And it all started in December of 2023 when I started traveling and working remotely. I am so incredibly grateful, but having manifested many things in the last decade or even more, the most important thing that I keep coming back to are two things. It's being patient and being so strong and having so much faith about your vision and what it is that you want. Not listening to other people, not listening to those that say, oh yeah, that's not very realistic, but how is it gonna happen? You just need to know what it is that you want and know so strongly that it's going to happen, that it's not up to you to know the details of when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, how the dots are gonna connect. Because 5 years ago, I never could have imagined that this is how I was going to be a digital nomad. In my head, I was like, okay, maybe I need to make more YouTube videos and I need to become this online content creator, because that was in my mind the only way that I could do a remote job. But I actually do work for a company, and in the last years, I was able to build up my skill set in something completely different other than, video creating or fitness. And I built up the skill set, and then cards just aligned with the company, with my responsibilities, and me being able to do my job fully remotely. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, have a clear, a strong vision, and have so much faith that it's going to happen. Be patient. Don't expect for it to happen tomorrow or a week from now. Really, it's not up to you when it's going to happen, because if you are living in the moment as if it has already happened and your manifestation is already a reality, you don't need to keep checking, okay, when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? Because you just need to be so strong in your feelings of, all right, I already have it. It's already here. And then just let go and leave it up to the universe. I really am in awe every single time when I manifest something, specifically when something seems impossible. And this is what I see all the time with myself. I'm gonna have this dream, I'm gonna have this idea of what I want to manifest, and then I'll be thinking to myself, oh my God, can it really happen? How's it going to happen? I don't know how it's going to happen, and I doubt myself, but I fail to look back and recognize all the other times when I manifested things and everything worked out. And this is now really, this is really a dream that I'm living, and my 22-year-old, 21-year-old self is really in awe and freaking out that we were able to do it. So whatever dream you have, whatever vision it is that you're holding, be patient, have incredibly clear goal, and have faith. Imagine as if it has already happened. I'm telling you, I've manifested so many incredible things, and this is another huge manifestation that I was able to create in the last 5 years, and I'm so eternally grateful and happy. And the universe is here to support us. The law of attraction is real. Just be patient, be clear in what you want, and have unwavering faith.